Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A., you know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Ginobili in at the one. Here's Hood-Schifino. Oh, almost had a four-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he makes the first. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Fires the three. Nails it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Out to the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside. Here's James. That shot, no good. Wembanyama with some nice D. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Ginobili, pass to Bogut. Here's Ginobili. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 9.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Down low. Oh, deflected. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Bogut. Three-pointer. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. James. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Ginobili. Yet to see a basket. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Smart looking around. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for James, and Connect subbed in for Hood Schifino. Outside Johnson. Here's Raja. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. The Lakers lead by 5. Pass to Smart. Holmgren with a screen on Henderson. Raja with a rebound. Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Raja. He's covered by Holmgren. Right side Johnson. Pass to Raja. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Wiseman, a screen on Henderson. From outside, off the mark. Thunder trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Johnson. Back to Henderson. From behind the arc. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. This one for 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder. And Los Angeles making a change here. Christie's checked in. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game, and this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Raja, pass to Ellison. Here's Raja. Here's Barros. Pass to Raja. And there's a whistle. That goes on Max Christie. It's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
"15 seconds left in the first quarter. Henderson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Now here is James. For 3, Hardy. The shot no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Wembanyama in at center, locking down the middle. To the paint. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's James. The Thunder with the rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Right wing. Right side Pritchard. Wiseman a screen on Henderson. Pritchard, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Brian?
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments coming off that win against the Sixers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. 5th on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Here's Ellison, still without a bucket. Henderson with it. Out to the right wing. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And here's Smart over to the left wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. He's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Henderson outside. That one drops for him. Henderson's got his second bucket on the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Lakers lead by 3.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
On target from range.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's your Lakers High Squad.
Checked in for the Lakers.
The Lakers High Squad.
Here's Smart. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
At the line for the Lakers, James Wiseman.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Henderson. 5 points in the game. Outside Johnson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Bogut. No made baskets yet. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Screen by James. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 18.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Lakers lead by 5. Smart outside. Wiseman a screen on Henderson. Pass to Hood-Schifino. Here's James. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Wembanyama. Now Henderson. He's got 5. And they pick up 2. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And another three for the Lakers.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Wembanyama against James. "16 seconds left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 6. Wiseman, a screen on Wembanyama. The shot by James, no good. The three is up. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino. He has 6.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Get ready for your pocket basket on Real Entertainment.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
He's been a force over the stretch, getting to his spots, capitalizing, relentless approach.
No one's been able to stop him. No one's really come close. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Los Angeles leading by 9. They've got Wiseman, LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Ginobili. The three. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
Fires the three. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Pass to Ginobili. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Hood-Schifino. Smart outside. It's James on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Knocks down the triple. 15 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
If you see yourself in the situation and you know what to do, show us your moves. Everybody dance. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Let's see it.
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Los Angeles second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Smart outside, jacks up a three, and Smart nails the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thunder trail by 12. Here's Ginobili. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wiseman's.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Lets it go from deep. And another three for the Lakers.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Ginobili. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. James with a steal. Here's Hood Schifino. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 15. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Well, innovation is changing the game. Lakers coach J.J. Redick said, I think the biggest thing is gamifying our player development, so creating a holistic environment where players are seeing, hearing, and doing things on a basketball court beyond just dribbling and shooting. Guys, back to you.
Games to train for the game. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Thunder trail by 15. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Hood Schifino. Pass to Johnson. Henderson outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
How about the longevity of Eric Gordon? The definition of a reliable vet.
It is impressive, right? He was drafted back in 2008. Guys like Eric, you can count on night in and night out. They're very valuable.
Smart against Henderson. Smart outside. Wing shot on the way. Again, the Lakers. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Wiseman, a screen on Johnson. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And there's the screen. Henderson outside. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Johnson. Here's the three. Rebound by the Lakers. Wiseman's got rebound number 15 here tonight. James passes to Smart. And the three off target. Thunder trail by 20. And he banks in the layup. Give him 20.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now, here is James. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Wiseman, a screen on Johnson. The three from Holmgren. Drops in the three. Holmgren's got 6.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Los Angeles running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Scoot Henderson, and it's Barros in at shooting guard. Wembanyama, high post. He's against Wiseman. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 16th rebound on the night. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Better try something different. The long arms of Wemby, yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
Here's Barros. Checked by James. Here's Henderson. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one right for the taking.
Here's James on the wing. And Los Angeles, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Ellison. They set the screen. The three is up. Hardy grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 22. Outside connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James outside. Again, the miss by James.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Hardy. James outside. Shoots a fadeaway. James can't get that one to fall.
Well, Ian, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Connect with the ball, and it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Hardy. Outside connect. It's James on the wing. Pass to Hickson. James outside. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Ellison. Henderson with a screen on James. Ellison, no good on the three.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Pass to Hardy. And he's going for the lob. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Smart with the ball. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. The Lakers making a switch here. Hood Schifino's checked in. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And here's Smart. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Pass to Ginobili. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those teams face off.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Pass to Christie. Here's Hardy. From deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. to win the drought. Fires in the triple. 23 points in the game.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Outside connect. Pass to Ferry. And here's Christie. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Johnson passes to Ginobili. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Back to Johnson. There's the screen. Pass to Bogut. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ginobili. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Ferry. Here's Hardy. On the wing, Christie. Pass to Asher. Tipped. Soft touch off the glass.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Christie, second personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, number 12. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Holmgren, he's checked in for Connect. Branham comes in for Christie. And Pritchard is subbed in for Hardy. So he gets them both. 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Over to the wing. Pritchard finds Holmgren. To the wing on the left. For 3. Drills it from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA Break. Again, this is a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. It makes the league so much more interesting.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Heinrich. Isaiah Stewart out there with Song. And there's Harper.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
It's good from long range.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
Black the pass to Smith. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Sarr the screen. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Pass to Black. Smith with a screen on Heinrich. Outside Anthony. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's striking to see how quick Anthony's release is. Ball's only in his hands for a split second.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Smith dishes to Carmelo. And it's Harper with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Smith's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Anthony. No good on the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Heinrich from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Smith for three. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. This break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Pistons second, fourth the Clippers.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Outside Harper. Heinrich inside the three-point line, and there's another one for the Pistons. Los Angeles leading by 4. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. Saw the pass to Heinrich. A three-pointer is right on target. 7 points in the game.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Pistons.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams making some changes here. And so Simons will bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Dick. Here's Salon. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Like the pass to Dick. Hands it from downtown.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pistons trail by 6. Here's Heinrich. He's got 5. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. For the 3. Black grabs the board. Clippers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Salon. He takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Boston Celtics. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Shooting 1.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Shannon. Detroit, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Wasted no time on that one.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Here's Shannon. No scoring in this one to end the run.
Foul good. Salon. First personal foul. First team foul.
Misses from close range.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Anderson is out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Nick Richards. Then it's Pack. And it's Shannon in a 2-guard. Now here's Simon. Pass to Dick. Launches it. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Shannon passes to Powell. Here's Shannon. Anderson outside. Powell sets a screen for Anderson. Another 3 for Detroit. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Here's Simons following the 3 by Detroit. Here's Carrington. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Anderson against Dick. Powell outside to the right side. Pass to Shannon. And here is Powell. Off target from outside. Simons surveying the D. Now Carrington. Knocks down the 3-ball. Carrington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Different look for the Clippers. He's checked in, and it's Carmelo Anthony in for Grady Dick. Pistons trail by 11. quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Pistons shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Pistons, number 14, 2 shots.
First one falls for it. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Simons, the pass to Black. Back to Simons. Shot on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
You think about how Simons has built out his game. He generates a lot of offense.
Over to the wing. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 13.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Outside Anthony. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And Melo can hit this shot, especially when given that amount of room.
Stewart with the screen on Simons. Black defending. Count that bucket.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Now Simons. He's got 5. Anthony. And again the Clippers good for 2.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Takes the 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't out-muscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can. Back to you, Kevin.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And Simons drops them both. And here's Heinrich. 5 points in the game. Pass to Harper. Back to Heinrich. Pistons passing it around. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the right iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now, here's Simons. Here's Anthony. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Launches a 3. And the Pistons another 3.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Black. And Batum kicks to Anthony. Again, Los Angeles.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. a switch here. Carter's checked in. All we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. In the third spot, the Pistons.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Harper against Batum. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the shot goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
For three. The shot. No good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Black with it. Smith left side. And Sarr pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Sarr with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Sarr. From downtown, that one misses. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Detroit Pistons.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Pistons with possession here. Down by 15. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. We've got Jabari Smith. Black is out there with Batum. Then it's Anthony. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pistons trail by 12. Sarr, the pass to Heinrich. Harper wide open. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Deep two from Anthony. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Harper. Back to Heinrich. Connects from three-point range. He's got 27.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. Great showing for him last season. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. We'll take a look at Hinrich, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the three, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
You know, and as the league's top three-point shooting guard, he has the green light at all times. And, you know, that gives a dimension to their offense that every single team in the league would absolutely love to have.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And Anthony gets it to go.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Outside Anthony. Smith with a screen on Hinrich. Deep 2 from Anthony with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Anthony's got 19 points.
Yeah, and it seems to come naturally to Anthony. He just finds ways to score with consistency.
From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Black. Pass to Batum. The 3 from Anthony. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Now here's Hinrich. 5 points in the game. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 36.
I'll tell you, they're leaning hard on this guy, but he's going to need some help here.
Outside Anthony. Fires from deep. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. You know he's going to be hounding every missed opportunity.
Lets the 3 fly. And again, Detroit with the 3.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Now Black beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. He has 6.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Clippers leading by 8. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Pistons. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Stewart with the steal. Harper in the corner. Pass to Heinrich. Off target from three-point range.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Anthony. He's guarded by Harper. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And here's Anthony from the arc. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 6. Harper dishes to Heinrich. Three-pointer. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Salon. Back to Simons. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Anthony missing again.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Covered by Anthony. Stewart with the screen on Anthony. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Maggette, and it's Anderson in at the 1. Simons against Anderson. Here's DeLong. No good on the 3. And, well, Detroit shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game.
Second personal foul. First 2 seconds. At the line for the Pistons, number 14, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Pass to Dick. Back to Simons. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Pat. Out left to the wing. Here's Shannon. Good on the three-point shot. Shannon's got the lead up to 4 now for Detroit.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Left side, Simons. Pass to Salon. And here is Simon. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. So long, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
In the basket by McCloud. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Some changes. Anthony comes in for Keon Ellis, and Blacks subbed in for Anfernee Simons. The Pistons making a change here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Outside Anthony. Fires from way outside. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Anderson. Pass to Shannon. Dick with the steal. Covered by Sarr. Black with it. Outside Anthony. Uncovered. And right through it goes. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Rebound by the Clippers. Pass to Black. Outside Anthony to take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
From the arc. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Dick. Outside Anthony shoots the 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Checked in for Los Angeles. Batum comes in for Grady Dick. Pistons trailed by 7. Covered by Anthony. Now Stewart. Now Sarr. Stewart outside. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Up again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now Sarr fires the 3, and it's off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Stewart, and the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From outside, and it doesn't go. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Black. Outside, Smith. And stolen by Sarr. 46 seconds left in the game. Stewart. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Black with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused at
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA. Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Achua is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Connects from downtown.
And it's big whenever Russ connects from deep. Needs to keep working on developing this shot.
Here's Shepard. Bamba, a screen on Achua to the middle. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Erik Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in awe of the steps that he's made. The vision and the scoring was always there, but now the decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
And it's Miami with another.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And, Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
To the inside.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the line for him here.
Now at the line, Mo Bamba.
First free throw is good. Bailey's checked in for Williams. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Edgecombe, guarded by Edwards. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 6 points for him.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Pass to Bailey. Capella with the defensive effort. Grizzlies lead by 5. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Shepard. Here's Bailey. From downtown. Miami, no good that time either.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
From the arc. And another 3 from Memphis.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Miami, no good that time either. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad. Right side of Achua. Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. The rebound by Shepard.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Shepard. To the right side. Here's Bailey. They need this. Again, the Heat misses.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Achua with a screen. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He's got 11.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Come on, fans. Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Memphis. Micic comes in for Westbrook. Taking a look at defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. You take a look at Bamba. Such great timing and instincts. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Heat trail by 12. Here's Shepard. Still no points. Here's Bailey. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Launches a three. He drops it from range. He's got 14.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Micic. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Heat trail by 15. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
And another three for Memphis.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
There's the triple. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's Memphis, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. Wow. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Edwards, the pass to Smith. Throws it up high. Edwards hammers it down.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Westbrook right side. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Yes, it's good.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Westbrook outside. It's tipped. Here's Ford driving inside, and down it goes. 2 points.
They found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
All right, Timmy, look at Malik Beasley carrying the torch for the 6'4 sharpshooters.
Well, that's right, B.A., and believe me, he never saw one that he didn't like. He gets them up, and it's the combination of volume and accuracy that made it a big reason why he was the runner-up for Sixth Man of the Year in 2025.
And Jokic throws it down.
The good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, Heat fans, get on and show some love for your Heat High Squad. Give it up for your Heat Squad.
Chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. In third, the Heat. Fifth best, the Grizzlies.
And over the last month, both teams have been playing excellent defense, really working hard to prevent other teams from scoring a lot on them.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Westbrook with it. Give him 8 points now. Oh, got that one up quick. Give him 23.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The three ball. Memphis with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
He rifled that one in from distance. 14 points for him. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Takes a three. The shot, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Grizzlies lead by 14. Achua with a screen on Edwards. Takes the three. He's off on that one.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Miami, no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The three. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shepherd. To the left wing. Miami, no good that time either.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Puts up a three. And again, it's Memphis missing. Heat trail by 14. 4-3. To stop the drought. And the layup by Bamba. Bamba's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making a change here. Smith's checked in. Then for Memphis, Edgecombe, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Micic in for Westbrook. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Micic. Here's Edgecombe. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Shepherd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
To the wing, right side. And another miss by Memphis.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 17.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Smith. Here's Bailey. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Bamba, a screen on Achua. And here's Bailey for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Grizzlies leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
Man, this is a crazy list. Plenty of familiar names on it here, but a couple of outliers too. I love to root for the underdogs.
Not many outliers have won this event, but it's possible. Anybody can get hot. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Heat trail by 9. On the court for the Grizzlies, we've got Clint Capella, Edgecombe out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Precious Achua. Pass to Shepherd. The 3 hits the three-pointer. Shepherd's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Screen by Capella. Westbrook, the pass to Capella. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Williams. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Achua defending. And here's Shepherd for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
I just love the ball.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. checked in for Miami. And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. Ace Bailey, 4th.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. No one covering. Give him 31 now.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
For the lead. And again, it's Miami from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 9 rebounds now.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Tyrese Halliburton loves to pass, but he's not chasing assists. He said, quote, I just try to play the right brand of basketball. I like to see the ball moving. I take it ahead. I'm just playing through the flow of the game. Assists just happen with the way I play. Back to you.
He spreads it around. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Well, as a team, they've been coming up short, but his pure scoring mentality as an individual has been unshakable.
From outside the arc. And again, it's Miami from deep. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
First one falls for him. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
He does not get the second one.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
For 3, Westbrook. The rebound by Bamba. Miami leading by 5. Here's Shepherd. He has 6. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Westbrook taking his time here. Shoots over Shepherd. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Heat on offense. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Bailey. There's the 3. Second chance shot. Right wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Memphis on D. Pass to Bailey. Miami moving it around. And here's Shepherd for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Shepherd's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. Miami in second.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Pass to Micic. Here's Mobo. Fires the three. And another miss by Memphis.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Miami leading by 6. Here's Shepherd. 9 points in the game. A minute 9 left in the third. Here's Bailey. This one for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Over to the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Well, Miami's shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Shepherd. The 3. Offensive board. Now Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Bamba. Fade away. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Here's Micic. Out to the right wing. Ooh, it's stolen away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. 2 on the clock. Here's Bamba. And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Smith out there with Bailey. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Edwards. And it's Ford in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Smith. Here's Bailey. Jokic with it. And it's rejected. Westbrook, the pass to Knox. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 9th assist of the game now. Smith outside. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jokic the screen. Edwards for 3. Not going to go that time. Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Knox. To the right side. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Smith with the rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Miami Heat. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Smith outside. And there's a pick. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And the Heat making a change here. Bass is checked in. Out left to the wing. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Micic. Westbrook outside. And again, it's Memphis missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Miami moving it around. It's Jokic, high post. Here's Bass. Pass to Ford. The three ball. Bobo with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 7. Westbrook outside. From downtown, drains the triple.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Shepard, outside Edwards. Out to the right wing. Bamba, a screen on Achua. Pass to Shepard. Now Edwards to end the drought. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
To the wing, right side. Bamba, screen on Achua. Williams is checked in for Bailey. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. That three's off the mark.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Westbrook outside. Achua with a screen. Puts up the tray. The triple drop.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Outside Westbrook. To take the lead. Fires the three. And misses.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Bamba, screen on Westbrook for 3. Capella pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook! And that misses. That would have put him up.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Now at the line, Anthony Edwards.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Westbrook. Outside Achua. Screen by Capella. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Heat, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Team foul. Anthony Edwards.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams fires. Oh, off target from downtown. And timeout is called by Tomas Isalo. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Westbrook. Can't get the three. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Now at the line, Patrick Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time conversion there puts them up 3.
And timeout is called by Tuomas Isalo. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
To stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Now at the line,
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. From 3. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Anderson. Sean Kemp is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Robinson. West against Kemp. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
On defense, the Rockets to the wing right side. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Anderson wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Suns.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Left side, West. Pass to Francis. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. You know, Clark, in terms of guarding multiple positions, few do it better than Grant Williams.
Yeah, Grant is really special defensively. I mean,